This is the Pubcast Shot.
Details.
I'm John Loomer.
Let's go.
Let's talk about event parameters. Yeah, so you can track events on your website, so both standard and custom events, using the Metapixel and Conversions API. Now, those events represent things like purchases, registrations, searches, leads, and a whole lot more. Of course, we haven't gotten into the custom events yet at this point. By themselves, these events can help with reporting, optimization, and targeting. So you can now know how many people who clicked your ad purchased, or you can optimize for people who have purchased before, or you can target people who have purchased. But you should also be sending event parameters to send more details about these actions. So examples of parameters for purchase would be currency, value, content name, basically the product name, content ID or product ID, number of items purchased. So you can then create, let's say, custom audiences to target people based on those parameters. For example, you can then create a website custom audience not just based on the general purchase event, but you can refine by a parameter to isolate purchases by whatever the accompanying parameters are. So, for example, target people based on the value of your purchase, the currency used, the name of the product, so just those people who bought a certain product, the category of the product. You can then also refine by aggregated value. So create an audience of people who made a certain number of purchases, or based on the total amount spent, or average amount spent, or minimum amount spent. There's all kinds of audiences you can create there. I also do this with custom events for quality traffic activity. So I send parameters like the scroll depth, time on page, the audio player has been played, and embedded video, YouTube video has been played, and I can then create an audience for one of those events and isolate the audience by parameter. So I can segment the specific YouTube video that people watched on my website using parameters, or segment the people who played my audio player at least 5 times, or segment the people who viewed at least 5 pages of my website for at least 2 minutes. It's the parameters that give you granularity and power. So you can use this power for more granular reporting, using the custom conversions, and super granular targeting, which is my favorite. So if you need more help creating standard events with parameters, I actually developed a free tool that you can use. It's called the Pixel Event Generator. Just go to johnloomer.com/generator. Pick your event, answer some basic questions. It'll spit out the code for you. Do you have a question that you want answered in a Pubcast shot? Go to pubcast.johnloomer.com and you'll see a button on the right-hand side to send an audio question. That question could appear on my Pubcast. Thanks for joining me. Until next time, do awesome things. I'm out.